Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode of the Bet Win Repeat Show. It is, what's today? Wednesday. Hump day. Hump day. Turn my phone on. I don't know why this thing is like I'm off center. I don't know. But cord's hanging off the TV. Got to move that TV this week. Move my room around. I got to move that TV over there. But either way, that's what's going down in the hood. It is Wednesday. It's the 10th. We're going to talk a little football today. Also want to talk about a few different things, some contest updates. I'm still updating this month, so I should have it done today. Listen, there's no excuse. I've just been kind of taking it easy. Medicine that I'm on is kind of, for lack of, honestly, it just kicks my ass. I don't know how else to say it. It just kind of puts me down. It takes every ounce of energy I have. So, I'm doing it. I'm getting it, doing it, and doing it well. She was raised out in Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn. What you know about that? Let's talk some contests. There are some contests. I see some people in the chat I want to say hello to. What up, Julie Carly? Happy New Year. I haven't had a chance to text you. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Yo. So check it out. I just got off the phone with Mr. Craig Trapp. And we both want to switch some stuff up for contests. Like the monthly contest's not going nowhere, nothing like that. I want to keep that, but I want to, like, it's boring. It's stale. It needs a little kick to it. You know what I mean? And if you're into contests, here's where you should go. Picks and Parlays contest page is at facebook.com/group/Picks and Parlay contest. Head over there, check that out. Get involved in that. The monthly contest is already in full effect. It's the 10th, so there's been 10 days of that. But there's a new one starts every month. Now that the weekly contest is done, the NFL weekly contest, what to do. We want to do some kind of playoff contest, like some kind of. So here's what we decided in our conversation prior to the show. We're gonna do a playoff contest. This is a work in progress, so it'll be like, oh my God, Lenny said this. Fuck off. Listen, here's what's gonna happen. Playoff contest is gonna roll like this. Round one, it's gonna be just like the weekly contest with the NFL, where I'll provide the spreads and the number, right? You'll pick every game against the spread. So this week, there are 2, 3, there's 6 games. So you'll pick all 6 against the spread. You get a point right for everyone. 1 point for everyone you get right. Next week, there'll be less games. Maybe not less games. I don't know. But next week's, the divisional rounds will be worth 2 points per win. Conference round will be worth 4 points per win. And then the Super Bowl would be worth 8. And then the tiebreaker, if need be, would be the total score of the Super Bowl. So, that's kind of the concept we're going for, as far as layout of a contest. Now, here's where we get a little perplexed. God damn. Prizes. Craig's tired of giving away cash. I don't know how else to tell you people this. I'm trying to sugarcoat that. It's not that he doesn't want to give the cash. It's just that it's boring. So I try to explain. Everybody loves cash, right? Cash is king. But let's spice it up or something. So we talked about maybe a jersey, customizable picks and parlay jersey, like with your name on the back. Kind of, I wear that baseball one. We all have baseball ones. Um, I don't know. It's right here. What do you move? It's right here. So, this is my picks and parlay baseball one. I chose 30 because it's what I wore for baseball. On the back says Detroit Lightning. Maybe you too could win something like this. For football, it would probably be a football jersey. But the baseball contest, which sooner or later will be into effect, would be a baseball one, and maybe a hockey jersey or a basketball one. I don't know. So we're thinking like that, but we are open to suggestion. So what I want everybody to do, I'm also going to put a poll in the chat, not in the chat, but on the Facebook group page right here in the contest page. And I'm going to ask people, give us some kind of other idea for a prize besides cash. In it, so it won't be like we won't be giving away cash. It'll just be like, I don't know, maybe like the monthly contest, for example, just an example, is $250 for first place. Maybe we give away a jersey and $100. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So it's not one or the other. This is maybe a combination of both. Maybe it is one or the other. We're open to suggestions. So we are big about interaction with our community, Picks and Parlay family. We got 3,400 strong on that contest page right there. So I'm expecting, some input, not just from the staples of our community, like the Julie Carleys and the Brian Gillahans and Dave Karskis. I want all their input as well. I want everybody's input. I'm looking for input. I'm looking for ideas. Because I feel like no matter what I choose is going to be fucking wrong. No, somebody's not going to like it. And I know that's my biggest problem doing this, is trying to make everybody happy with everything. I gave up on that a long time ago. And every now and then I try, and it just pisses me off. And never going to make everybody happy. Never. In life, work, personal relationships, everything. So that's a hard lesson to learn just in life. Look at me. I got deep on your asses. So what you know about that Fab and Nick and Nikki? I want to know what the hell you're talking about. But I don't know. Like, when you say Fab, I'm thinking Fab Five. I don't know. When you say Nikki, I don't know. Like Nikki Sticks from Motley Crue or Nicki Minaj. Like, I know a few Nickies. I know some too. I know Nikki from Adam Sandler played Nikki. He was the devil's son in that comedy movie. What was that name of the movie? Nikki. It was stupid Adam Sandler movie. That's not their song. That is not Fab and Nikki, homie. You better check yourself. Go back. Oh, gee, this is how I know you're young. This is how I know you're young. Because LL Cool J was doing it and doing it and doing it well. She was raised out in Queens. I was raised up in Brooklyn. LL Cool J. Come on, man. Oh, man. Now I know what you're trying to do to me. All right, so let's go through chat. I'm in the process of a $10 to $10K challenge. I'm at 40 right now. You started at $10 and you're trying to turn it into 10K. Let me just make sure I understand. And right now, you got 10 into 40. Do I have the parameters correct? I know what the problem is. New desk, right? This picture. New desk. I got 2 monitors. Second monitor is rather large. And I think this needs to be more centered in the desk. But then that leaves whatever. I don't know, whatever. I can also raise my desk. Check this out. It's like an elevator. It can go all the way up to like 100. I'm like a little kid with it. This is my new chest my wife got me for Christmas. Hi, everybody. Now I can hit the button and I can lower it. I do this. I don't know, probably like 4 times a day. All the way up, all the way down, like a fucking little kid. Mr. Higgs, I see you. You want to come on, pop on? Come on. I know everything's back to craziness here, and I'm back, and whatever. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Kind of. Half of me is. Julie Carly says, I was already doing terrible in the monthly picks. Then I forgot to put in picks, so I just said, book it for this month. That's what I said. January is right there. Right there. You should give away 2 free tickets to an NBA game or an MLB since NFL coming to an end. I'm not opposed to that, like giving away 2 tickets to a sporting event of your choice if you won. Like I'm not giving you 2 tickets to the fucking Super Bowl if that's what you're thinking. But if you want to go see a minor league hockey game in your area, I'd be more than happy to support that. But yeah, no, I'm looking for that. Hello, Leonard. Look at this guy. Who's this guy? This guy's in the house. What's up, Mr. Higgs?
You look good. You look like you lost some weight.
Is
that what happens when you're laid up? You can't eat.
8 pounds. That's what I lost. Went in the hospital. You know they intake a hospital, whatever, checking me.
You tell it's right in your face, Len. Really, honestly.
For real. Well, yeah, I appreciate it.
Unless you don't look like you're 100 years old with your gray hair.
I shaved
too.
Yeah, I shaved it up a little. I got home. You get that hospital stench off of you, and I just want to shower and shave and not look homeless and shit.
I text you. I'm like, what's going on? We're doing free picks. We're doing the show today. I'm in here. I don't know if you still had guests on Bet Win Repeat.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just here, man. I don't, Marshawn Lynch. But I'm here. Yeah. So what's happening? How was your holiday?
Pretty good. No complaints.
No complaints. All right.
Same. Whatever.
I went into the hospital weighing.
It's just another day, Lenny. For
I know. For old school.
Everybody gets older. It's not the same. I mean, I enjoy the holidays, but it's not the same unless you got little guys. It's just and especially doing what we do, what I do. It's like, all right, it's freaking Tuesday. I'm like, yeah, nothing special.
That's fair. Yeah, I went in the hospital weighing 302. I came out weighing 294. So boom, under that 300 mark. No looking back now.
Well, glad you're doing well.
Yeah. So what do we think about some NFL? Hello, Tim, by the way.
What do we think?
I'm gonna start a new contest for the NFL. It's like a 1 point per win for this round here, wild card round, divisional round. You get 2 points, 4 points conference, 8 points Super Bowl kind of thing like that. And I'm looking for ideas for giveaways.
I used to do the contest. I had a contest on Tuesday I used to do on Midday Money, and I give away signed little mini helmets and signed jerseys and crap I'd get off of Pristine Auction or some nonsense like that. And it was just a lot of work because then the people would let one, it would be and whatever they want. I'm like, you know what? These are the games I'm picking. It was a Thursday. It was a Thursday night game, a college game, either Thursday or Friday, a marquee game on Saturday, 1 game Sunday. It was just 5 games. That's that. And whatever.
These contests are a lot of work. These guys, people don't realize this. There's a lot of work that goes involved in this.
So the whole show would just be me writing down, all right, put your contest picks in, and I have a notebook full and just write them down. And then whoever, it would just go on and on and on for.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's that weekly contest that Allie used to run. It was like that, and just writing the shit down. Spent the whole show writing shit down, and I don't want to do that. So the monthly contest, they go on, they put 2 picks in, and that's it. They grade their own shit. I just keep track of records. But I want to do something a little special for, I don't know, playoffs. I don't know. Craig,
I'm the same way.
You know
like,
how that works. Craig has an idea, and I have to figure out how to fucking make it work.
Yeah, like you want to do. I think about that too. Like, get more engagement in the show and but it's like, you know what? That's all fine and dandy. People come in, but you need them to stay. You just can't keep running contests all the time. Especially if you do it on Facebook where they don't even come in. It's just like leave a comment. They're not even like engaging.
That's why I'm like, go to the contest page.
I don't mind sending stuff to people, and you're in the conversation. You come in. Most people come in every day then.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get more engagement there, but I'm not looking for. I want people to come here for one reason. I want people to do contests over there for another reason. But
yeah,
it is what it is. Let's talk wild card weekend.
Let's go.
Listen, you're on my brand. You're against the Lions. I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's okay. Everybody has been the whole time.
It's just, and again, is that the trendy pick there? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is, but for the entire season, it was all about the Lions. Like I've said this before, how many times do we do free pick videos? Everybody's, it's the Jaguars, right? The Jaguars are the trendy team in the AFC, and it was the Lions. This is their year. All right. Well, you know what? Out of the blue come the Rams, who I thought wouldn't be that good. I thought Stats Patford was injured and wouldn't be able to perform the season, and lo and behold, a rookie wide receiver comes in and breaks every record known to man. Cup was hurt.
That dude's good.
Again, I think McVay's just a better coach than your guy. I mean, listen, I love, the players love Campbell and people like him. It's like, he's going to go for it. You know what? Yeah, we're going to find out when you go for it on your own 30 in a playoff game, and then it comes back and it backfires and you lose a game. Whether that play works or not, they're going to just call you. We want your head on a plate. I don't know.
Well, we don't know he's going to do that yet because he's never been in this situation.
Exactly. But
regular season,
he'll do something stupid.
He'll crazy.
The defense is. It was an anomaly versus the Cowboys, a 2020 game. That was just an oddball kind of game. Before that, they were giving up points left and right. Rams are going to score some points here.
Rams are going to score some points here. I think the Lions
Rams
score some points too, though.
Listen, the Rams win outright, or it's the Lions by 10 plus. It won't be close. Like, it's the line is 3 or 2.5. They got to win. That ain't even going to matter. It will not matter.
If you like the Lions, they win by a touchdown. If you like the Rams,
more than that. It's a rout. It's 44-27 or something. It's not even close. It is. We're off to the races.
I'm biased to this, so I mean, obviously, I'm on the Lions, but I mean, in my opinion, I gotta believe that and I've said this all year, if you want me to believe in these brand new Lions instead of the same old Lions, you gotta believe this is a game they win against. This is how they put the same old Lions to bed once and for all, is by killing the past, and the past is Matt Stafford. And if you want to move on from the same old Lions, then you got to win this game. And if they don't, I'm still happy with the season.
You have to be happy with the season. You won a division, and then you came in. It'll be like Goff will get a bad rap. Like, he stinks. This is why the Rams trade him. The Rams are a buzzsaw right now. I mean, like, how are the Rams playing down the stretch? Is this the team you really want to play? Like, this is a really good. No. We're gonna face Matt Stafford. Yeah, their only loss in the last 2 months is to the Ravens on a punt return in overtime. I mean, are you kidding me? Otherwise, they'd be reeling off 8 in a row and putting up points doing it. Yeah, it's not the team you want to play.
Not even a little bit. I wanted to play the Packers because I think we could have got a playoff win there. But it is what it is. Either way, like, listen, and any given Sunday, anything can happen, right? We never know. I mean, for all we know, Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't believe that. And I'm a Lions fan. Like, I don't believe that they're going to win the Super Bowl. But goddamn right, I'm going to be there and cheering for them if they do. But they won 12 games. That was the goal. Win the division. That was the goal of the season. Host the playoff game. That was the goal of the season. We've achieved every goal this year. I'm happy with that. Whatever outcome, obviously, I'll be more happy if they beat the Rams, but it is what it is. Let's talk about some Saturday matchups. Browns, Texans, Dolphins, Chiefs. I love the Texans.
I like the Browns in this one. I took Browns money line and look at lines right out of the gate at -125. I want to say an over in this game. Why do I feel like I can't see Cleveland defense just showing up finally, right? So I don't see that happening.
Right.
But if they do show up, I think that's good for Cleveland because Stroud under pressure is a different guy, like most quarterbacks. You're going to give him time; he's going to nip things apart. But are you really happy what you saw out of Houston last week against the Colts? I mean, they couldn't run the ball, and a better quarterback has you in position to win that game, or the Colts are winning that game beforehand. I mean, you dropped a 75-yard touchdown out of the gate, and then you got nothing from Stroud after that. It was kind of like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And in the fourth quarter, you were gashed by a running game. You knew that should have been called from out of the gate. Like they were just gashing them the entire game. What happened?
Yeah.
And again, the Browns, you lose Chubb. What a great season here. I mean, for them, they're on their fourth quarterback of the year. And how about some interception props? How about definitely a Flacco over interception? The guy throws interception every game because he just chucks it all over the field.
Matt Stafford.
I looked at the Houston, and I did this when I was doing the show on Sunday night. I went through the Texans. I'm like, who would have the Texans beat? They haven't beat anybody of nope.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, we could say, well, Cleveland really didn't beat that many good teams or whatever. They won with a worse quarterback situation, I think, and all their injuries and being just horrendous on the road, giving up a ton of points. Houston's a nice story. I know. I think Cleveland's a pretty nice story too, as well. And that's not why you go to bet something like, oh, I'm going to take Detroit because it's God versus whole team and beat Stanford. And hey, look, it's Tyreek Hill's back in Kansas City to beat a thing, and it's Green Bay versus their old coach. Come out with the nonsense. That's not.
I mean, that's the narrative they want to sell you
it's
for
good.
ratings, and it works for that.
We can talk about it. It's fine and dandy, but
I'm not betting on it because of the narrative that they're putting out in the media.
It's like Joe Flacco. What a story! Yeah, it is a story. It's excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. That Dolphins-Chiefs games.
I think it's more of a question of wow, how bad are other rookie young NFL quarterbacks that this guy could come in and just carve apart a defense where these young guys, first rounders, can't do a damn thing.
I can't do a damn thing.
Yeah. So stay in school, kids. Don't come out after 2 years.
No. Yeah. Be like Michael Penix Jr. Stay for 6 years and do nothing.
Yeah. Get drafted in the fourth round.
Right.
Hey,
Dolphins.
Take the no money. Take the no money and don't get killed and be as a stud on campus.
Right. Don't get arrested. Don't get arrested. Live the best life you possibly can on college campus. You won't have to do shit. You'll collect money. You get. I mean, there's chicks everywhere. There's anything you want right there. Just stay there. Dolphins Chiefs. I don't like this game. I like,
I'm doing this free pick video with you after this. So let's let them come watch the free pick video. Let's move on to a different game.
Yeah, let's do that.
Pittsburgh and Buffalo.
Steelers and the Bills. Do the Steelers 10 points is too many.
I think you gotta lean the points. They're calling for weather and wind here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously an under is in play. You should be on the under. Any kind of Pittsburgh game should be looking at under anyway, because the defense shows up. Watford, it doesn't make a difference who's playing or not playing. Pittsburgh brings their lunch pail and like, well, let's get out of here. There's no way we're going to win if we hold you to 13 points. So there's that. But again, the Bills, I think, are a dangerous squad. Like, do you really want to get in the way of the Bills? I don't want to lay 10. I think everybody's going to take Pittsburgh as they are, as all the numbers I see are people piling in on Pitt. But the line is still 10, has not moved. It's actually gone up from a 9.5. So I don't know. Yeah, it's easy to say take Pitt, but I mean, you know me, I'm going to be opposite of everybody else. If everybody's going to be on Pitt and the line's not moving, I'll lay the 10 with Buffalo. Will you be shocked at a 24-9 win here by Buffalo? No.
I might throw the Steelers in a 6-point teaser, but I don't know if I even want to do that because I feel like
I'd rather tease down a favor, like because I could see Buffalo winning by 20 points.
Yeah.
Because Pittsburgh can't score. So I'd rather have Buffalo. If you want to do that, I mean, why wouldn't you tease the favorite down? I mean, unless you think Pittsburgh's going to win. If you're
it's just
teasing
going to
this
be a
up,
ugly game, like you
if you
said,
tease that up to
24-19.
16, you think Pittsburgh has a chance to win outright. Let's be honest. If you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think they're going to be in that game at 16, where they're not getting blown out.
I don't trust Buffalo.
It's a blowout, or it's like the Rams game. Although that the line's all different. This one is a blowout, or it's Pittsburgh outright. This one as well.
I feel like I can't trust Buffalo, but I can't trust Pittsburgh to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know where I'm going with that one. Probably just an under and be done with it. Packers and Cowboys. I don't understand why this is only 7.5. These Packers should destroy, or I should say the Cowboys should destroy the Packers at home. I mean,
well, the 7.5 tells you that Dallas is the play. It opened at like 6.5, 7. I was doing a show, so it was like it should be up 8 or 9. People are losing their minds. All you need to know about the Packer team is that they gave up a 30 spot on the road to Carolina. The only time Carolina scored all season long. How the heck do you go 30 points to Carolina, and then you come to Dallas where they're averaging 40 a game, and have looked all right? Nice win last week, but a little lackluster before that. Detroit, Miami, Buffalo. How are you slowing down this offense? And listen, Jordan Love's had a great season, 32. I think he's second to Dak in touchdowns. My problem with Dallas is that I got a terrible coach, and he'll do something stupid here.
He does.
All right. But listen, Dallas first half, team total 14.5. Get that over already. I already took it. 14.5. Dallas is going to score.
Dallas is going to score in bunches.
Yeah. They're not slowing them down. Like I said, the Detroit game was an anomaly, 29. Like, what is that about? That was a weird game where if they don't fumble out of the end zone, it's, what was it? It would have been, 17 to 6 at the half in that game or something, right? It would have been 14-3. Yeah. They're on their way out the door. That game's not close. So that's an anomaly to me, whereas the Green Bay defense has struggled during the year. I mean, it's had bumps and bruises. Chicago, okay, 7. That's Chicago.
Yeah, I don't like the Packers at all in that matchup. I also don't like the Eagles in that Monday night matchup.
And I think the Eagles are the spot there. I like the under, but I think no one is giving Philly, and I don't like Philly one bit. And I think it's up to 3 now. I cannot, anyway, on God's green earth, make a play for Tampa Bay here as a dog. I had them on Sunday, and they scored 9 points. They couldn't score a touchdown. Versus, I mean, are you kidding me? A game you should have had that wrapped up by halftime. Instead, you got Baker out there taking shots left and right against a physical defense. What are you doing? So, yeah, I don't want to run to the Buccaneers, who have no run game. They won't be able to take any pressure off of Baker. And a great year for Baker. He's got his $2 million bonus that got you in the playoffs. They cashed my 10-1 NFC South ticket with him. I'm happy. This spot here, though, it screams Philly. Now, maybe their season just ends, and that's it, because it's the way they played down the stretch. But I can't. Too much talent. I had Tampa the first time they met on that Monday night game. I can't do it again here. I'm leaning towards Philly. I'm leaning Philly. The line is 3, too, by the way, now.
Yeah, it's at 3 even. I don't know.
Look at this. Look at this run for Philly. Well. It's really quite frightening when you look at their record. So they're 11-6. Lost to the Giants, lost to Arizona. They could have lost to that Giant game, 33-25 on Thanksgiving, or Christmas rather.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle loser, crazy way to lose that game. Lost to Dallas, you knew that was coming. San Fran annihilated you. Buffalo game, you should have lost. Buffalo themselves up. Kansas City should have lost. Guy dropped a touchdown pass in the end zone. The first Dallas game, I mean, literally a pubic hair away from losing that game on the ball didn't cross the plane, right? The first Washington game, 38-31, where you had to come back on. I mean, maybe you beat Miami all right. You lost to the Jets. Beat Washington in overtime before that. I mean, where out of the gate with New England, jumped out to a 14-0 lead or 17-0, 25-20, almost lost that game on the last second touchdown to Mac Jones. Minnesota almost got you, turning the ball over inside the 10-yard line, Minnesota. So, yeah, 11-6, but that is a fraudy playing with fire 11-6. But then you look at Tampa, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, they're hot right now. I mean, they ain't beat nobody. Don't get me wrong, beating up in Atlanta, and all that. I mean, I'm not saying that Tampa's, on fire or anything like that.
Here's a talented team, though. So are they going to be able to out-talent and smash them and grind them the board to death? I don't know. I don't know what the Philly state of mind is. The chat boards are going crazy. Everybody's calling for Sirianni's head. They hate
I can't believe that.
The defense coordinator. I'm like, you guys were in the Super Bowl last year. You lose two coordinators, it's going to take time. And then you're banged up on defense.
Listen, they haven't won a game since they removed their security guy, Dom, off the sidelines. I'm just going to throw that out there, Philly. I'm just throwing that out there.
They beat the Giants. They beat the Giants out there.
Oh, yeah, they beat the Giants. I'm sorry. They got one win since Dom hasn't been on the sideline. I'm just saying, I'm a superstitious guy. I might get that guy on the sidelines, get him a headset, do whatever you need to, put that big dude on the sidelines. But some surprising fires in the NFL too. Mike Vrabel, Tennessee. I'm not that surprised by that. So a lot of people seem to be surprised by that, but he's been there 6 years. Last 2 years he's been below 500.
How do you get rid of it? Now I'm torn here because I want Dallas to win as a Cowboy fan. But it'll be great if they lose because they could hire Vrabel. But Jerry Jones will screw that up and not go after Vrabel. He'll do something ridiculous.
He's not going to go. Yeah, he can't control him.
So I'm in a no-win situation there. I mean, Vrabel. Listen, ideally, Vrabel calls New England and tells Belichick, "Hey, Bill, I'm taking over the show here. You could be. How about be like a co kind of guy and be a more defensive guy and just, whatever. Let me come home. You're a New England guy. Again, they still don't have a quarterback, but I don't know. I like Vrabel.
Yeah, I don't listen. I think he's a good coach. I just don't think he meshed right there in Tennessee. They had a good.
They won a division title. They won a playoff game. Come on, they were all right.
That was 3 years.
They don't mesh with like they don't mesh years. They don't mess with the league because they want to smash mouth you like it's 1995 and 1983 with John Riggins. They want to run you over. So that's his mentality. So where's he going with that? Can he go out to the Raiders with Jacobs out there?
They got to pay. They got to pay him then.
Does he go to Atlanta?
That kind of ball is gone though. That not a lot of teams are capable of playing that kind of ball anymore. One, the running back committee, the running back position is now a committee, and they just don't have that. In Tennessee, they had Derrick Henry, and he, old now, and I don't think he's coming back. But, I could see Vrabel seems like he's a Raider type coach. He's a New England type coach. I don't see him going to the Bears. I don't see him going to like the Cowboys if they were to hire somebody because Jerry Jones is never going to be able to control him.
Exactly. That's a problem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a problem. Jerry Jones is running that show, not Mike McCarthy. And that's the problem. That's how it's always been the problem there. But now, no. Arthur Smith got fired right away. Falcons coach. You knew that was coming, though. I'm curious to see who ends up in this Raiders spot out here. There's a lot of talk about a lot of people.
Talking Harbaugh. Who knows?
Right, yeah, that guy. I hope he comes to the NFL so he gets his ass beat.
Harbaugh comes. He drafts McCarthy in the 3rd round. He's your quarterback.
That guy is not good. I'm sorry, Michigan Wolverine fans. I mean, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's bad. He threw for 10 for 18 and 140 some yards in the national championship game. You want a cookie? I mean, Taysom Hill could do that shit. I don't think JJ McCarthy. I don't know. I don't want to say that I don't think he's a bad quarterback or he's not going to be a great NFL quarterback, but he's done shit that excuse me. That organization, the way they run the way they move they defense and they run the ball. The quarterback is unnecessary. and at that kind of position. I mean, he in that kind of offense. So I don't know. Let him draft him. JJ McCarthy, he'd be a great Raider. Stop Gio in the house. What's up, both you guys? Happy New Year. Good vibes. Energy to you and your family. Going to be back in the chat more regularly now that the holidays work winding down. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Bruce Green says, Higgs, what up?
Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce. Bruce had his lock emoji on South Carolina yesterday. Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks. What else we got going on? Would you like? I got a lot of college basketball. I got about 10 plays in college basketball. I don't know if that's a lot.
But I got a few. I don't know. I gave out a couple. I gave out St. John's, LaSalle, and Arkansas on the Midday Money show. So
I'm on Valtech. I'm on Mississippi State, Drake, Xavier, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Syracuse.
I'm already locked in. I got my, what do I have? 3, 6, 9. I got 10 games up on the site for college hoops, a hockey game, an NBA game. So buy a day pass for $30, cheapos.
Let's go. You need to.
I'm already onto my NBA or college hoops for tomorrow. I got my printout for tomorrow. I'm already working on printout rotation. I grabbed some KenPom numbers to see what they look like early, and then I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do a free pick with you in a little bit. Actually, I'm going to do a baseball video. I'm going to do some baseball cards after I do a free pick with you. So,
goddamn, college football ended on Monday. 48 hours later, he's doing some baseball stuff.
Yeah, I like my baseball cards.
I know you do.
The college hoops, I finished number 2, I think, to Ross.
I heard. No, yeah.
Cam Ross was number 1 in college football.
He texted me too. Cam Ross was like, I finished number 1. And I was like, good job. I'm like, so you and him, 1-2 punch right there. College football. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. You guys got to get in on that stuff, man. If you're looking for packages, premium stuff, we give out a lot of free content, a lot of free picks, this and that. But the premium stuff is at picksandparlays.net. You got to go over there, get a package deal like Higgs just mentioned. 1-day package, 30 days, 30 days, $30 for 1 day. You get all this premium stuff there. Number 2 in college football, crushing. Where are you at in the NFL? How's the NFL treating us?
I am number 6 or 7 in the NFL.
Okay.
Not as good as last year, but I'm not complaining. I'm 55% in the NFL. I mean, I can't complain about being 55%. I know people do. They don't think it's good. Newer people to betting, they think it's some kind of crap number. I mean, I have 200 games. I mean, it's not like I put out 30 games. They're sides and totals. It's not, it's right out of the gate. Whatever. I'll battle you. We'll go. We'll see how many people could do better than that. Not many.
I'll tell you what, after last year's numbers, though, I mean, you had to know going into this year that that was going to be hard to
So you're talking 60, 64%, insane.
Duplicate. I mean, come on. Last year was another level.
And even I started out like 500, and then I had a good October, November, like 60, 64% got back, got the 500 up to 55%, which is fine, Going 6-4, I had a 6-3 weekend, final weekend of the season. I mean, that's a tough weekend to go 6-3, and I did it. I'll take it. The week before that, I went 5-5. So, whatever. I'm looking to sweep the board. I'm looking to go 6-0 this weekend.
Let's go 6-0. Don't forget, you're looking for more from Sean Higgs. Check out picksandparlays.net. Use that promo code LENNY. Save you 20% off your entire purchase over there at the site. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. We're going to bounce on out of here because we got some free pick videos to do. We appreciate everybody stopping by. Sean Higgs, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I missed you, buddy.
You do. I sent you a text. You didn't. I don't know.
I know. I
think you're in the hospital. I was going to bother you.
I got out of the hospital. My wife took my phone from me. I had like 196 text messages and 50 million emails, and I'm like, I can't with all these people. And I just been home sleeping. To be honest, I think I sleep more now that I'm home than I did in the hospital, just because you can't get comfortable in there. It's not my own bed. Paid $3,000 for this mattress. I want to sleep in it. That's going to do it for us, though. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Bet, win, repeat, Monday through Friday, as always. I'm Detroit Lenny. It's Picks and Parlays. Good luck. Unless you're against us, folks. Take care.